Hello, it's me. I'm back. This is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. I'm filming pretty late today. It's evening time, and I think this is the first video I'm doing during nighttime. But thanks to all the lights I have around me, it doesn't look like nighttime, does it? Except for probably at the back where it's like really dark. So today I will be reviewing three perfumes which look like they're from the same collection, but actually these two are from one and this guy is a separate guy. But for some odd reason it has the same packaging. So I'm gonna put all of these in one group. The first one is something everybody is aware of. This is the very popular Lattafa's Yara, which was a TikTok star. Everybody and anybody was wearing this, and like the neighbors, the mother, and everybody, they all knew about it. It's crazy, insane how viral this got. This was compared to Signature by Montblanc, and yes, it is very similar, but not similar. This has like a really strong coconut note, which like for some reason I don't know, not many people are picking on it. So I don't know if it's just some bottles that has that coconut note or is it just me. But I remember one of my friends on YouTube, she mentioned that she smells it too, and she was also kind of like baffled, like why is nobody else getting it. So yeah, from the last time I smelled this, it has macerated a bit, because if you remember, I did say that this is going to go into my maceration pile because I felt it was more of alcohol and less of perfume. And unfortunately, with all the low budget Middle Eastern perfumes like Lattafa, Ard al Zafran, Arabiyat, you need to let it macerate because I think they mass produce and ship it out like really soon. Unlike Swiss Arabian, your Al Haramain, Rasasi, Ajmal, they actually have like the macerated ones, and I don't know, probably the oil concentrations are higher or something. But those you don't really have to wait. But for some reason, especially with Lattafa, I feel if I let it macerate, it gets better. And Lattafa's Yara did get better. But honestly speaking, I don't get the hype. I just don't. This smells like a perfume I would probably use when I was in my 20s, early 20s. It smells like something probably Christina Aguilera or Britney Spears would like release and would mass sell. It's not bad, it's nice, it's definitely nice, but people are like, oh my god, strawberry smoothie and strawberry milkshake, strawberry ice cream. I don't know, there were like so many different comparisons, and I was like, why do I don't get it? Like there's definitely a hint of strawberry, but it's not like strawberry, oh my god, I'm drinking strawberry is like a really, like if you're having strawberries, if you've been around strawberries, it really smells strongly, like you can smell it. You can't actually in this, so I would not consider this as a strawberry forward one. But I think people are also kind of like it's a deceptive packaging, because it does look like those packaged strawberry milk you get, and they're horrible tasting, but kids like it because it's full of sugar. But like I would have suspected this smells like that, but it does not. So what does this have? This is also compared to Pepe Jean's Her, and that's like a really vintage. I guess it's considered to be a vintage perfume now, but I have never owned that. I do have. I had cousins who had it, and I smelled them. I think there was like a pink one and a blue one, or a red one and a blue one. I'm not sure, but like I don't remember it at all, so I can't compare it. And some people are saying now that it smells exactly like the new Good Girl blush. And I've not smelled that one either. I'm so useless. It's like my review is like useless. Just like go. Just leave, switch off, go. The top notes for this are heliotrope, orchid, and tangerine. Middle notes are gourmand accord. They just like framed it into a gourmand accord. And tropical fruits. I guess the coconut comes in because of the tropical fruits. And the base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. Honestly speaking, I'm just getting some vanilla and some orchids and some fruity smell, but it's definitely not restricted to just strawberry. It's like, yeah, it's just very strawberry. It's very tropical. It's like, like somebody spilled a cocktail somewhere and then they wiped it, but then like you can still smell it like slightly. It's like that. It's definitely not very projecting. It's a super skin scent. People who are feeling like this is projecting a lot, guys, tell me, give me the secret of how I can make this do that, because for me, it's literally like it goes away in 30 minutes. Like if I spray it, I don't know if I'm getting anosmic to it, like where I can't smell it anymore, or if this perfume is in fact that weak, because I really feel it's very weak. It is slightly pricier than the normal ones, but I think it became, when I bought it, it was like very reasonably priced. But I think now they have like increased the price. The projection is like literally half of it. Like if I spray it on myself, like I think you can only smell it when you come near me. So I guess this is good for wearing in the office, in the hospital. Yeah, in the hospital and in like any place where you're a healthcare provider, it would be just fine because it's not gonna offend anyone. So everyone was like so excited, like it smells like strawberry smoothie, and I, frankly speaking, like I really don't want to smell like a strawberry smoothie. It sounds nice in the head and everything, but like really, like if I like walk around smelling like a strawberry smoothie, I don't think that'll be very pleasant. At least to myself, it would not be. And there was like so much of intrigue and hype around this that I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try it. So it was such a big disappointment since everybody hyped it up so much, and like, you know, I didn't get what everybody was claiming there was. So for me, this is like meh, just like nah, it's okay, you know, it's like just one of those perfumes. Probably like before sleeping, I'm gonna wear it, or yeah, I think that's the only time I'm gonna wear this because I can't even use it as room spray because it's not powerful at all, you know. So yeah, sleeping, like going to bed, I probably would wear this and finish it. Once I finish it, I won't buy it again. So for me, this is feminine for sure. I'll give the scent a 6 out of 10. Initially, I thought I'll give it a 6.5, but no. This is like a 6 out of 10. Actually, it's lucky that I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I would probably like think of it as 5 because it's like in the middle. It's not like good or bad. The thing is that it smells nice, but the performance is like terrible and it's nothing really special. And who would be the celebrity? I would, like somebody who's sweet and nice and, you know, tropical, like, yeah, I think I would give this to, okay, I don't know if you guys know about this celebrity or not, but Teresa Palmer, like she was like really big and she was like really like beautiful. She's really beautiful. She's really hot and she's like, she came in a lot of movies like back then, but then I don't know where she is now. But she's like super pretty and she seems like a person who is very like mild and well mannered. You know? So for me, this is Teresa Palmer. Yeah, yeah. The next one is Yara Moi. So this was like, I don't know if it was a flanker or they were released simultaneously, but there was not much hype around this perfume. And I wonder why not, because this does smell like, okay, so this again smells like a drink. It smells like a very synthetic drink. Over here you have this drink called Bandung. Bandung, it's like a, I think it's like from Korea or I don't know. It's like, it's one of the East Asian brands. And I think the brand name is Poka, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put a picture here. This smells exactly like Bandung. It smells like, when you open the can of Bandung, it smells like that. Oh, I feel like drinking that Bandung now. But it's so bad for me. It's so bad for, because it's full of sugar. It's so strong. But when you're in the heat and when you're like, especially in Dubai, if you go for shopping and everything, if it's outdoor, when you have that Bandung, you feel so nice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not, if it's Bandung or Bangdang or something. Again, oh gosh, I'm gonna get cancelled one of these days. So wrong. Yeah. So this one, the top notes are jasmine peach, middle notes are caramel amber, and the base note is patchouli and sandalwood. It's compared to Victor and Wolf's Bonbon. I've smelt it once. Yes, it was something like very synthetic, very floral and like girly and everything, and this is something like that. And then they're comparing it to Dolce Garden by D&G. I think it's a pink bottle. I haven't smelled that. I don't know. That those bottles are so freaking ugly. I would never buy any of those. Although like so many influencers were promoting the Shine especially. I think that was the yellow one. But no. So yeah, I didn't expect anything out of this since Yara was like such a disappointment. I wasn't expecting much from this. But although this is so synthetic and everything, I guess I would like use this a lot. Like I would probably like reach for it like more often, especially in the summer. This will be like really refreshing, especially because it reminds me of Bandang. But will I buy it again? No, I would not. Like I guess once it's over, I would finish it. Also, I think the bottle is like not good looking at all. I like minimal packaging. So anything which is like this, it's like a little bit like too much for me, and like it goes with nothing on the vanity. I wish like the bottles were like all like square or all would be like cylindrical, you know. Now this one, since the top note is jasmine, but for me it's like this jasmine scent stays through and through, and although they don't say it has rose, I do get like a very sweet rose kind of a thing in it, but they have not mentioned it, so I don't know. It smells like it's like a rainy day, but like I have a lot of like jasmine growing around me, and it's like raining in my garden like heavily, and I'm sitting and having like a toffee uh, dessert, like something caramelly or something, like, yeah, like caramel or butterscotch or something like that, and that's the sweetness in it. But it is like, I don't think anybody would dislike this perfume because it is like a meh, like, okay, it's nice, that's it. But it's just nice, it's not memorable. And anybody who says this and this are sexy, like, what are you, like, 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 I would imagine like somebody who's like 12-year-old wearing it, like, like, not 12, okay, look, 12 is a bit too young, but like somebody really, really young wearing it, and not in a sexy way. This is like very innocent and very like almost like a purity kind of a smell, like, I don't know, and like, I don't understand how people are calling these sexy. And even the packaging is like very basic, so it's just like a cardboard box. That's the box for this one. I've thrown the one for Yara, but if I remember, it was the same but slightly pinkish blush kind of a thingy. Now the last one in this, oh wait, I forgot to allocate a celebrity and everything. So this definitely leans feminine. I'll give this a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Let's give it 7 because, like, it's nice. The longevity, again, it's not much. It'll probably be like 2 hours if you're lucky, but I will try and smell it on my wear it on my skin because I've only tried it on my clothes. The projection is literally half feet to 1 feet. It's not much at all. Now the celebrity, I would go for Carrie Mulligan. I don't know how to say her name, but she was the one from Great Gatsby, like Daisy. You love and hate that character at the same time, but like, it's pretty, it's attractive, it's like nice, but like it has like an innocence about it, So this is, yeah, Carrie Mulligan. You know how that her presence, like, this is for me, her. The next one is Asad, Lattafa Asad. Now I'm sure they did not mean it to be a flanker of either of these because they don't smell anything. This one doesn't smell anything like these, So, and as far as I remember, even the packaging, the bottle used to be different. I think it was all black with just like a thingy, and now it is like the same bottle. And the packaging is also different from the other one. It's like this with the emboss. Looks like a Versace logo. Okay, so this one, let me see how it smells. I've forgotten, to be honest with you. I've tried so many perfumes now that I don't remember any of them. Wow, this is like amazing. Okay, definitely masculine. This is a spicy amber. It's a very, very spicy, like straight off the bat man. Like you're gonna smell this and it's like, oh, it's a man. If somebody comes in the room, you'll assume it's a man, On Fragrantica, this has a very high rating. It is 4.37 out of 5, which is like a lot. Did I say the ratings of the other ones? You know what? I'll just put it on the screen. And this is like compared to Sauvage Elixir, and I get it. It's it's similar. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the same, but it does smell like that. But this is like a little, like, it comes in like very screechy. It's a little like bam, It smells exactly like the bottle. I think every man should have this perfume. It's like, it's just one of those perfumes like will suit any guy. Oh, I really like this. And it smells so expensive, and for the price, I mean, like, for a guy, like, they will not lose out on anything. Even if they don't like it, I don't think they'll miss the money because it's like barely anything, or you can gift it. But I don't see how a man would not like this perfume. And for a girl, this is very attractive. Like, I would want Ali to wear this perfume. It's really pretty. Not pretty, it's handsome. I think this is one of the best spicy fragrances I've had my nose on. Oh my god. Okay, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to get this impressed because the first time I sprayed it, I was like, wow, this is so spicy. But then I was trying out like 18 perfumes. So of course, like, my mind was like everywhere. But now I'm actually getting to appreciate it. And oh my god, this is like, it's like a heavenly like scent for men. And it's like an instant attraction because it does have a sweetness about it. I think because of the amber and for the vanilla. Let me tell you the notes actually first. They've not listed the notes properly. So it just says spicy notes, clove, vanilla, amber and sandalwood. There's no vanilla. Oh wait, there is vanilla. So yeah, amber and vanilla are there. I don't smell the sandalwood at all because the spices are what's dominating. It's definitely like very clovey, ambery, So spicy amber is just the right designation or category for it. Oh my god, this has got me feeling things. It's like, it's very like man kind of a fragrance. I think I'm gonna go get the Sauvage Elixir for Ali because like I really like it. I'm honestly, this is one of the best fragrances I've smelled for men. It's non-oud. It's very like spicy cologne kind of a smell. And you know, like I'm getting some herbs. I'm getting lavender as well. So I don't know if all the notes are listed or not because they are very vague about like it was just one line. But I'm getting lavender and I'm getting some herbs as well, not just the spices. This is really nice, guys. It's amazing. And it's like you know that magic is happening because of that herb. I don't know what it is, but like the magic is happening because of that. It's probably like thyme or one of those, you know. And this one is like nuclear. Like this will project like everywhere. It's so strong, but I don't know why I'm like putting it up on my nose, you know. I mean, if I keep it here also, I'll be able to smell it, you know. But it's just so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. This is heavily masculine and it's an absolute love for me. I'll give this a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Hands down, 10 out of 10. I don't even have to think much. Like, I'm trying to find a fault and I can't. It's really nice. The projection will be like 8 feet at least. The longevity was a lot because I remember when I sprayed it and I was carrying all those samplers, and this one was just like there forever. And I think the celebrity I would give this to would be Idris Elba. Like, you know, in a suit. Idris Elba in a suit. Yeah, definitely like Idris Elba. The way he carries himself, his accent, the way he talks and everything. And he's like also like something about him, like this is him. So guys, that was the 3 perfumes in the same packaging. So like, yeah, the Asad was like nothing like these, and these two also you could say that they are distant relatives. They're not like even cousins, they're distant relatives, but they do have that like that similar sweetness about them, and they both smell like how they're packaged, you know. This one does smell like ivory gold and this one does smell like a children's drink. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me if you've tried some other perfumes. I have a whole lot of Lattafas to go through. Initially I thought like, you know what, let me just go through all the Lattafa Pride, and I was buying all the Lattafa Pride, but I'll tell you the whole story in my next video. But like it was not worth it. Like I feel Lattafa Pride, some of them are really good, but like most of them I was not so impressed. So I've bought a few, not all of them, and some of them were still fails, although like I really tested them, tried them, read the notes, but they were all blind bought. So I'm not really going to buy the entire range for sure. And you know what, guys, I have so many like brands to pursue. I have so many from Rasasi I want to try. There's so many from Al Haramain I want to try. There's a brand called Martin Martin over here also, amazing. So even those, like I really want to try those, but like I need to take a break from Lattafas. But the charm about Lattafa is that it's so cheap. So you can buy like a lot and I can make a lot of content, you know. I'm still not getting paid by YouTube, by the way. So every time I get my salary, I actually go and spend it on perfumes, and I've been reviewing them. So I hope you like this video, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like my videos, and hit the notification bell if you think my videos are worth setting a reminder for. I post like twice a week, once on Monday morning or Sunday, and there's another one on Thursday. So stay tuned for the next one, and until then, I'll see you.